Hello, my love. We are,
Hello.
my name's Lydia. For anyone who is jumping on this call, we are going to go over a couple of things. This is called an opportunity call. So if you have been interested in the business, have been thinking about, what me and Levi do, a little bit about Monat and how it works, we are going to kind of touch on a few things and sort of go through both of our own stories and give you guys a little bit of a context of what we do. So my name's Lydia. I am a mum of one. I live in Australia. Before I was doing Monat, I was a personal trainer and a life coach. I do mental health work. I've worked in counselling sphere and stuff like that as well. And I have been part of Monat for almost 6 months now. I made it to the top 3% of the company within 2 months. And I have had really good success in this business. Within a couple of weeks, I was making, 4 figures, and what I was doing before kind of led me into this. My upline and mentor, Caitlin, she's a friend of mine. I originally was a massive, massive skeptic when it came to Monat. As most people are, I thought multi-level marketing, and I thought this isn't my type of thing. I used to look at businesses like this and turn my nose up at it and be like, oh, I would never do something like that. And then, I had a friend who was doing it, and I was actually on my own hair care journey and was wanting to find some more low tox options, like high performing sort of stuff. And I just kept coming across Monat, kept coming up, kept popping up on YouTube, kept popping up on Instagram. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to give this a go. I started using the products and I absolutely loved them. I was very skeptical because when my friend sent me some samples, I didn't know what to expect. I was one of the lucky ones as well. I just loved it from the get-go. And I then jumped into the business after my friend Caitlin had told me how much she had made in 6 months. And it honestly blew me away. I didn't want to do this because I was very nervous of what other people would think. And then once I started seeing the community in this business and I started seeing what it could bring, I was just like, throw me in. Like, I don't really care what other people think. I want to be in it. And since then it's been absolutely amazing. So if you're watching, Levi is part of our team. We are Locks and Launch, and we are part of a strong Australian lineage, fastest growing team in Australia, which is great. But I wanted to quickly invite Levi to talk about why she started, and what your original thought process was around this, because you had followed me for quite a little while and you saw me posting it. And how did you get into this?
Honestly, I don't think I was looking for the opportunity because like you said, I've been following you for a little while.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I wasn't looking for something like this. I'm a stay-at-home mum and a portrait photographer, so I kind of already had that going on, and I was, I was happy and content with that. But then I started seeing your journey with Monat, and it kind of I don't know, something in my mind just was really kind of clicked onto it, and I really wanted to kind of follow your journey, so I did. But I recently kind of I believe that I wasn't really looking for the opportunity, but it's something that I did end up jumping into because I wanted to create a future for myself and for my girls, but also to help other people as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't I wasn't skeptical at all. I was really excited to jump in,
Yeah.
which is, it felt like time for me to do that. So
Yeah.
I just jumped in.
Yeah, I remember you talking to me about it, and when we first made contact and we were talking, you were really keen. You were like, something, you told me something feels right. And then we had the founders well, that was originally actually, I think, what got you interested, because we had the founders shares. So for anyone that doesn't know what founders shares means, it means that when Monat opens up in a company, there is a period of time where if people join the company in that area of time, so they had opened up in New Zealand, and it gives people the chance to join with Monat. Once you hit a certain rank, if you hold that rank, you actually get a share of the company every single quarter. So we have women in America at the moment who are earning, like $20,000 a quarter because they're a founder. So it can feel a little bit confusing, or like all that sort of stuff. But I had originally talked to Levi about that and was like, I was really upset that I missed out on it. I wish that I joined this business way earlier and was able to be a founder. And so I said to her, this is an opportunity like you can't miss. And she was like, oh, yes, no, I don't know. Something feels right. And you were like, yep, let's just do it. I think it was like within the last few hours. Yeah.
I felt like it was just so aligned. It felt right for me to jump into, so I just jumped straight in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
from that moment, you've just been going for it. Like, what do you feel like you have gotten out of this? Like, when did you start? You started in October, end of September?
I started last day of October, so what's that, like 3 months? I haven't been in the business long, but even in that short amount of time, I've just like gained like confidence. Like I'm starting to really step out of my comfort zones and like do things. The personal growth and all of that, the community that, within our team and all of that, like I love that. And I was just recently talking to like a girlfriend about that and just like other things, but like just like, you kind of sometimes outgrow people that are around you, and I feel like I'm someone that kind of craves community that's like far from me, which is so that's what I'm looking at the moment, is meeting new people and team and how supportive everyone is and encouraging everyone,
definitely.
So it's not all like financial.
No, I think like that's the reason that most of us get into this, because we think, it'd be great to make, an extra 50 to $100 a week or whatever. And, that's usually, and that's usually why we originally start, because we're in a position where we're like, stay-at-home mum or single mum, or, working a job that we don't like, and we start. And then the beautiful thing that happens in this business is you get the most amazing community, like so much more. You get community, you get all this training, you get people who like come alongside you and just lift you up in every area. Like you get so much confidence, you get so much self-growth. Like even for me, I've been seeing you do this for 3 months, and I have seen you grow so much and really step outside of your comfort zone. And it's really awesome, because all the women that you see do this business, we do not have any experience doing this. Like we don't have sales we don't have a sales pass. We don't, a lot of people, don't have confidence. We have no idea about hair care, all that sort of stuff. We all start literally at the same place. I mean, we have women that are naturopaths, lawyers, real estate agents. We have women who, have full-blown careers, but we all start at the same place. And then to see these women, like some of the women in our team are so introverted and so scared when they start, and you see these women coming out of their shell.
And it's so cool.
It's just it's really beautiful to watch. Like it's one of my favorite parts about this business, is that you see women just grow like a lot. So examples of, actually, I want to touch on this. One of the best things that I was going to say, examples of like success in your business. you set out to make a bit of money and that sort of thing. And when you got your first pay, you were able to do something for your family that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So I was able to, I had a goal when I first started and I had my little sticky notes and all of that. And I set out to purchase my sister some passports, which was really cool.
Yeah.
At the time needed, the extra income. But to be able to put that towards something for her was like really special.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why as well I jumped into the business was to be able to just help my family or friends or whoever.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your heart for like people. I mean, in this business as well, you have to have a heart for people. Like you have to be so selfless, and you have to, like for me, obviously I come from a background of counseling and psychology and life coaching and stuff. So it's pretty obvious I love people. But this isn't a sales job. Like you are literally in service to people, whether you are helping women build their confidence through hair care and beauty products and stuff like that, or you're literally helping women start providing for their family and watching these women grow into like, the best version of themselves. You are always in service to people. So you have to, all the women in this business all have heart for people. And that's why I think it's such a beautiful company, is that we're all so like-minded. We're all so passionate about wanting to see other women succeed and other women do the impossible, because I think all of us are sick of sitting around watching women have to, or families struggle, and you're either a career woman or you're a mum. Like there's almost no in between. And I think for us to see women go ahead and do this, like we know women in our lineage who are single mums, who homeschool 5 kids, who have full-time jobs. Every caliber of women are able to do this business, and it's so empowering to see. And I think that's such a big part of this business. And the fact that all these women have these similar traits of wanting to serve and wanting to help people is why this business is such like a nice place to land, a place to be. So I wanted to as well talk about, so a little bit about Monat. So for people who want like the details, Monat starts for modern nature. So it's a low tox, high performing brand, company, products. It's a family owned business. It has been around for 9 years now. It's been 9 years in the US and 3 years in Australia, and in New Zealand, what's 2?
I really new, but I think maybe
It's really 2 or 1. I'm not sure. I think maybe 2. But in that time, in 9 years, we've become a $3.5 billion company. We accepted something like the last year 43,000 new market partners. So that is people who have joined the business, have made this a business of their own, and 193,000 VIPs. So a VIP is a customer, somebody who uses the products. So that tells you that these products themselves, like they work. They do what they say they're going to do. And that's why I think both you and I joined this business, because we have seen so many other women have success, so many other women have transformations. It's like the proof is in the pudding, the proof is there. And for the business to grow so exponentially, like that is proof that this business is really just taking off now. We're so new in New Zealand and Australia that, there's videos of women in the US speaking about this brand 5-6 years ago and being like, mark our words, everyone is going to be using it. And now it is the #1 hair care product in the US over everything else. It's insane. It's won like multiple beauty awards. It's been featured in Forbes. It's been like, there's so much media around it. And we've only just scratched the surface in Australia and New Zealand, which is I think why we both jumped on going, we can see the potential of this. Like we can really see what this is going to turn into. And it's going to, like, it's just going to boom, like in the next couple of years. And I feel sorry for, like, every single woman that starts this goes, I wish I started earlier. Like I literally wish that I started earlier because I'd be so much further along and people would know and all that sort of thing. And then, so our team, Locks and Launch, we are part of the Australia's fastest growing team. So we have three women in our team above me that are in the top 3 earners in Australia. That's numbered, there's 10 of them, they're top 3 earners in Australia. These are women who are earning $120,000 a month. And like, even to think of that amount of money is insane, but knowing that it's so achievable for people like you and I. Like we have both.
Job, you know.
Yeah, it's like this company, well, this market, like multi-level marketing, we produce more millionaires than most other kind of companies, industries, sorry. And so when I first started, I saw Jess, who is my age. She's 30 something. She's got 5 kids. She homeschools them all. And she's earning $100 and something thousand a month. And I'm like, if she can do that, I can do it. We can do it. We are like, we both, I'm like, I'm nothing special. Like I'm not, but I have, you know, there's so much potential in this business. Like you can make, in the first 3 months of your business, you can make unlimited money. You can make uncapped amount of money and bonuses. So there's 10 different ways to make money. I won't go through all of them because it'll get a bit lost if you don't know what I'm talking about. But you make, we're not a solely commission-based business. So commissions is one way. Whether you sell 1 bottle of shampoo or you sell 10, you get commissions on whatever you sell. It then grows. So if you sell a certain amount of product, you get a higher commission. It's up to 45% commission. We also give out bonuses for rank advancements. So the further along you get in this business and the more women you help and the more women you help, you know, change their lives, you get further along in this business with that team and you get bonuses for ranking up as well. We also have a whole lot of different bonuses for when you have a team. There is block bonuses, which means if you bring on 4 customers and 1 person to join the business with you, you get a chunk of money. Then you also get my neighborhood bonuses. So all of this will probably feel lost on you, but there are lots and lots and lots of ways to make money in this business. And the thing about this business is that you're not, the more that you help other women, the more that those women get and the more that you also succeed. So it's not just, I just get as many people as I can and then I make a heap of money. You are literally helping other women change their life and they are succeeding the same time as you. And like, personally, that's what I love about this business and why it's so like important to start a team. And when you start this business, you have 3 months to, 1, earn uncapped bonuses, but then you also set your foundations up so strong that your team will do so well that just starts rolling. It starts the ball rolling and you can start helping change so many other women's lives. You change more lives. And for example, because I didn't actually realize this, but because we're on a Zoom and an opportunity call, I can talk about numbers and figures and stuff like that. For example, my first 3 months, I was like, I'm going to build some really strong foundations. It was the smartest thing for me to do because when women get in this business, I'm like, hit the ground running, because you can literally make good money, to set your business up so strong in the first 3 months. My first bonus was, $2,700. That was my first month, and that's not any commissions. My second month was $7,900, just in 8 weeks of being in business, and that's not my commissions. When I say that there is real money to be made in this business, life-changing money, there really is. And even though it's not about the money, it's about who we can help and who we can serve, and our families' lives that we can change as well. So I was just going to go through how we get started. So do you want to sort of run through how easy it is to get started?
Yeah, so it's as easy as just purchasing a product then.
Yeah, it's
So,
that's it.
No like ongoing costs, there's no hidden fees, it's literally just your product pack, investments, and you can ask anyone, like the product pack investment prices are like
It's anywhere from like, well, I don't know what it is in New Zealand, but it's anywhere from like $240 or $260 or something to $890. And those are products that you just use for yourself. You get samples and all that sort of thing as well. And that's it.
So in New Zealand, it's from $375 to $1,000. But ask anyone, there is such a small cost to start a business, and that's only cost. There's no monthly fees or anything like that. I mean, like as a photographer, like might something else, but for me, that's a huge thing. Which I think is just it's.
Because like, what would it normally cost you to set up a business as a photographer? Like, how you need so much equipment.
Like the gear, cameras are so expensive, like thousands of dollars to start a business. Like and then the overheads monthly that I have to have every single month. It's the amount that you just one product paid for, like the amount of like that I pay a month.
There's literally, like you said, there's no monthly fees, there's no overheads. You don't have to stock any of the stock. It's literally, you get given a website, people buy from your website. It is as simple as that. All you're doing is having connections and conversations with people. And I don't know any other business that you can start for as little as $240. Like, it's actually insane. And then it's instant payment as well. So there's no like, you have to make a certain amount until you get paid, like a lot of other network marketing companies. There's no monthly fees. There's no there's no KPIs or anything like that. You literally, you join up, you buy a product pack to start using on yourself, and you can literally make money the next week. You'll get paid the following Friday.
As soon as you purchase that product pack, as soon as you buy that product pack, your business is open. Yeah.
That's as simple as it is. And then when you do buy your pack, people wonder like, what do I get with that? You literally get an academy. So you get your own website, you get an academy of like knowledge, of resources, of training, of everything. All the women that are above us who are multi-million-dollar earners, they give us exclusive trainings. We get access to exclusive calls. We get mentorship with, either myself or Levi. You get one-on-one help. Like, somebody is always helping you in this business. It's not just like, okay, here's your product pack, see you later, good luck with it. You get mentored and helped step by step. Someone is holding your hand from the beginning to help you do this business and do it successfully. And it's
get all that training and the mentoring, like people pay like thousands of dollars to get mentored.
Yeah.
Like, that's included in whichever pack that you purchase.
Yeah. Even with like what's it called? The things that are big now, like digital courses and stuff like that. You pay hundreds of dollars to get access to that thing. With us, you buy product to use on yourself. You get so much training, so much resources, all that sort of thing for free. You get a website for free. You get a storefront for free. You literally don't have to do any of the back end business stuff. So it's very simple to jump into this business. And then it's as simple as getting uncomfortable a little bit, jumping on your social media and talking about how much you like the products. It's as simple as that. And people get sort of scared by it and pardon?
Once doing it anyway, washing their hair anyway. So
exactly. When you're not asking someone to introduce something new into their life, you're not asking them to start a new habit, you're not asking them to buy something that you have to convince them that they need. You are just telling people to swap their products, what they're already using every single day, for something better, for something that is going to work better. And that's it. And so I think that's kind of everything covered about Monat, how we get paid, all that sort of thing. But I want to talk about sort of what it gave me personally, starting this business 6 months ago. I have gained, number one, so many friends and community that have really lifted me up. When you start this, you're so worried about what people thinking of you. But within like a week, you literally don't care, because there are so many women cheering you on, and people who you don't even think will cheer you on. People will see you grow so much in your confidence, in the way that you talk and the way that you speak and the way that you show up for yourself. You change so much, and you will be so surprised about how many people will actually support you and like lift you up. And the finances has helped me get out of all of my personal debt. We are saving for a family holiday. There's so much stuff. But I think the biggest thing for me is that I didn't start with confidence. It's easy for people to look probably at me or somebody else in this business and go, well, they've got so much confidence. But when I first started, I had no confidence whatsoever. I would never show up on my stories with no makeup on. I was always worried about what I would look like and what people would think. And now I don't care at all. And it's the best feeling. And other people will notice. Other people notice it about you, hey. Like, people will literally be like, yeah, and they go, I'm so glad that you're thriving. Like, you just look like you're doing so well and you're so confident and all that sort of stuff. It has been the biggest blessing for me. Do you feel the same?
That's it, because I'm the same. Like, I'm very introverted, I'm very shy. But I've only been in the business long, over 3 months, but even in that short time, I already feel like I've gained so much confidence, and I'm just so excited about like the rest of the, how different I'm going to be at the end of the year. That's like such a
definitely. And like, I think that I have seen you grow so much in terms of like your willingness to lead, and like you started, not knowing anything, but you've been in this business for 3 months, and now you can literally help any of the girls. Like, you're the first one to jump in, all the product knowledge, all that sort of stuff, and you are so keen and so ready to start your own team. And like, you're going to be such an amazing leader. And you already are, because you've got people already on your team, but it's really exciting to watch people, how much they grow in this business. It's really amazing.
That's what I can't wait for other women to do. And I can't wait to. That's like,
it's hard to explain until you're in it. Until you're in it and you're experiencing everything and what's going on. And then when you get your first pay, it's just like, let's go. Like, let's do this. I'm ready. But yeah, we're going to jump off now, but because I feel like we could probably, I can just like talk to the cows come home anyway about this business. But if you have been watching this and you are like, yep, I'm wanting to jump in, I'm ready, or if you have more questions, please reach out to Levi or myself. We are both very transparent, open, honest people, and tell it how it is. So if you have any questions about anything, please contact us, or, you know, respond to this video that we've sent you, and hopefully you'll be part of our team very soon. Okay, babe. Well, I will talk to you soon anyway. You have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.